Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Overcome All, man. We said for 4 days on the podcast. Number one, the motivator, the people that love it to be the talk the world. Number two, is the level up that we think we have about. Number three, stay positive. Number four, thank God what God gave you. And they get into your podcast, man. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, Overcoming All Odds, man.
Overcoming all odds.
Today, I end with my great friend, Naomi, and her mom.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Fan, Alani's mom. And this is Elizabeth, Alani's little sister.
Hey, maybe I thought something. Where y'all from anyway?
Well, my family is originally from South Georgia, the Swainsboro area, but Nalani was born in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh.
Yes, I grew up in Augusta, but when she was about a year, I moved back from Charlotte to the Georgia area, mainly Atlanta, to be closer to family. So, yeah, we're Georgia folks originally.
Yeah. I know y'all traveled a little bit, Tony would tell me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a North Carolinian by birth, really. But, mainly Georgia. Mainly.
Are you better down here or up there?
You say what?
Are you better down here or up there?
Is it better here or there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, things were a little bit better for me, because I moved here when she was a year old, so I lived there mostly by myself, and it was a very long time.
Yes.
It was a very long time ago. Now Lenny's actually 21 years old, so it was about 20 years ago that I lived there. I guess it was okay there, you know. Life is what you make it wherever you go. As long as you keep God with you, God will take care of you. But we've had some, due to her condition, we've had a few tough times here in Atlanta.
Yeah, that talked about the
Yes.
Her condition?
Yeah.
Well, when Nalani was 12 years old, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And I believe they said at the time of diagnosis, it was around the size of a peach. And she had had it for a while, but I didn't know. The way we discovered it is that she had a seizure while she was in the car with me one day. It's a crazy story. We had just left the doctor because she was diagnosed with strep throat. And she had a fever. And I just got her some ice cream. And we were leaving McDonald's getting a McFlurry. And she went into a seizure and just got stuck there, and I didn't know what was going on, so I pulled over into a gas station. I called 911 and paramedics came, and they were so kind and considerate of my feelings. They knew I was so afraid as a parent. And they took her to Scottish Rite Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. And by the time I got to Scottish Rite, they had already done this CAT scan and told me that she had a mass in her brain.
I know that was really scary for you.
Very.
Yes, very, very.
It was very scary for me. At the time, she was my only child. She was my baby, my only baby. And I didn't know, when a parent hears cancer, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know if you are going to have a baby after a while, or if you're going to survive it, and how you will and how long the process would be to survive. It was an extremely hard situation for a single mom trying to work. Immediately they started her on a chemo. And the chemo was very rough for Nalani. It was very painful for her. And we were going through so much at the time. It was just rough. I was actually in the military at the time. I was in the Army National Guard. And I was serving in the Army National Guard, but I couldn't continue my duties because I had to be there for my daughter. I had to be there for her during her chemo. I had to be there to take her to her doctor's appointments. She actually, by the end of the whole thing, she had actually had 4 brain surgeries.
Wow.
You know, they had cut her head open 4 times. The final time was to actually remove the mass because the chemo was not shrinking the tumor. So they eventually decided to go ahead and remove it. And praise God that it was, for them, they said it was an easy process. So, yeah.
I know that was dirty for you and the honey. How you were feeling at that time, the honey, when all that was going on?
I was scared. Shh, be still. I want you to be still. I was very scared.
I know you were. What the honey told me that the doctor said, what the doctor said after the surgery by the honey?
Well, after surgery, she had to continue treatment, of course, because the placement of the tumor affected certain parts of her brain. It affected the release of certain hormones that are needed for growth and learning and development. It affected her vision. One of her, I think it's the right eye, has no peripheral vision. So there's no side. There's just straight ahead. So it affected her vision. So we had to see eye doctors. We, of course, had to see the oncologist for several years to keep testing, because the type of tumor Nailani had was the type that could keep coming back. And so and anybody who's ever dealt with cancer know that even if they remove it, they're going to keep testing you for a while to make sure that the cancer doesn't return. And of course, she had an endocrinologist. And the endocrinologist is pretty much like a hormone doctor, to make sure that they do hormone replacement therapies as necessary for development, for growth. And so yeah, we've been going to CHOA until she turned 18. So she aged out of CHOA, and then we moved into adult care. We still have a neurologist because Nailani still suffers from the seizures. Which is weird because for 8 years straight after the final surgery in 2016, she didn't have seizures. Then all of a sudden 2 years ago, they started coming back. We still have to have an endocrinologist because of the hormone replacement therapies. And learning, and there's of course some learning deficiencies that came with that, because if you affect the brain in any way, the brain is where you learn, you grow. It's how your body operates, you know. So if you affect it, there are going to be some shortcomings in some places. And one for Nailani is being able to retain information, to learn. And she's a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
She's great at games. She's a wonderful friend. She's a great cook, great big sister. She's like amazing in so many areas. But when it comes to academics and learning, when she learns or grows, when she's learning something, it's hard to retain that information. That information, she could lose it, you know. It's not like some people, when they learn something, they keep it. If she's not repetitive with it, it could go away.
Yeah, that was the thing with me too. I was young, still had a bond day with my weed and stuff. Mm-hmm. I got better at it when I graduated at 18, but the only would help. I know her. I one of my best men. I real part.
I thank God for that. I do. Because it was hard for Nailani to make friends. It was difficult. And we're a family of faith. So we prayed. We prayed for God for God to put Nailani in a place where she would make real friends. And Nakari was one of the first. I think he was the first real friend that Nailani made. And I was so happy. So kind and just a genuine friend to my daughter, and I love it. It meant a lot to me.
Yeah. And Nailani, well, like after the surgery, you had that undisability. How that make you feel? Do you ever feel the break? Like, I ain't the thing I everybody else, or you always be like, I always can overcome it. How you feel after the surgery?
I stay calm. And I said, God has me. I was confident, and I can do all things. I can do certain things, and I kept going.
Can I ask you something? I'm gonna ask a question. After I think he wants to know, after you had the surgeries in general, overall, are there moments when you feel less than a person? Are there moments that you feel depressed? Are there moments when you feel like you gotta try harder? I mean, not right after surgery, like as life is now, how do you feel? Tell the truth.
I have to. How life is now, it feels fine to me. Keep being myself.
Yeah. What you went through? A lot of people would have gave up and you did with it, but you didn't. You still pushing right now. I heard one of the best artists I know. One of the best artists. You want to go to art college, right?
Yes.
You will, and you'll graduate college too. And my first time meeting I went and met, not met gang, met Carolina. Then my third year, I met everybody in the other class. I didn't really know y'all. That I don't come in here. They one of my dope friends that died when we used to fight each other every day and together. We used to have fun. Then after I graduated, I could make more money. We went out to bowling, having fun, playing video games. On my birthday, we had video games. I beat all of them. I beat all of them. They did good, but they ain't better than me. And we went to David Buster and the movie together. But with you, you one of the different friends I ever had. I always had Gary and Tick. And Tick grade that been before that, my brother. You had my sister from another mother. You know.
Yeah.
We'll do way more. When you did the way we about to, with this podcast, we about to motivate all people that don't need to be better to be around the world. No victim mentality, no people. I don't feel thoughtful to stuff at all. We about to do. What thing do you want to do in the future, Donnie?
I wanna do better, do all things with my art. I wanna travel a lot, make money.
Yeah, everybody
wanna make money.
Yes.
Hey Donnie, who's your favorite artist?
I don't know, but
Do you have anybody on Instagram that's one of your favorites? Because some of them are your friends on Instagram.
well, I have some artists I look at on Instagram, but I don't really know their names.
When you thought? Oh, my bad. When you thought doing art?
I started doing art when I was about 14.
You feel better than me. I can't do it. I mean,
How did you learn to do art?
When I was in my art class. In middle school. When I was 6th grade. In 6th grade. Yes, you taught me too. I forgot about that.
I want to talk to
do that. Hey.
I was an artist when Nana was a baby, and she was my muse. And everything she did, I drew, I painted, and she saw it.
I got a gift on you.
Yeah. I gave it to her. I don't even do it anymore. But she's way better than me. She is great at anime. I never was good at anime. She's great at pastels and paintings and she's, I mean, her level, God is taking her to another level with her art. And I know that it's a gift from God. He's going to use it to make a pathway for her, to create a place for her amongst kings. And she's amazing. My baby is an amazing person. It has been difficult along the way. I want to tell you guys, we can't predict we can't always control the cards that we are dealt, but we can control how we play them. And we can stay encouraged, we can stay positive. And if you're a person of faith, have faith. If you're a person that believes in fate or luck, whatever you believe in it wholeheartedly. And let that encourage you. Always do your best and know that you exist for a purpose. Always know that you exist for a purpose. No matter how you're made, how you're built, what you come to the table with is exactly what God has equipped you for your purpose. He has equipped you with everything you have, everything you are, whatever. It's for a purpose, and use it. Use it and fulfill your purpose and encourage others.
Yeah. Maybe talk about myself a little bit.
Yes, let's talk about you, McCarty.
I was born 2 months ago. Like, my mom had 5 minutes. I had autism. Me and my damn brother, way RIP. We had autism for 5 minutes. They told my mom I wasn't talk. My first time talking to her, the age of D. That's why I had to unteachable in the pizza. Growing up, I was in middle school, all the way to high school, I was the best guy. Mine didn't know how to do the work. They meant the O'Neill hooked me over to it.com. I thought studying 2D out, but they got in the understand. At first, I thought it was then later on, I made the RA. Then I always work hard. That's why my understanding be thankful what God gave you. Some people got 10 times work and me and the only thing that we had the opportunity of the other time. We about to do the amazing that me and her, my friends don't do the amazing that in the world. They don't matter how long it takes to get there. I don't want to get there. They take me 5, 10, 15, 20 years.
Get there.
But another thing I want to add on. This time by 12, 13, 14 in high school. They got their own disability. What encouragement do I tell them people right now? They feel depressed, they feel down, they feel I can't do it, they feel suicidal. What do I tell them people?
One thing I learned when Nalani was dealing with her cancer, and as a parent, when I went to CHOA, to the children's ward, and I saw those little kids with all kinds of illnesses and disabilities, and they're fighting for their lives to live, and all they want to do is play, live, have a good time, and because they don't know how long they have to enjoy their lives. And it encouraged me because a lot of us that kind of, I want to say the word normal, because normal is being fragile and fallible for human beings. So what I want to say, those of us that don't have as many struggles as most people, or those people with disabilities, or anyone with an illness, we have a lot to complain about. We always complain, and we're always worried about what we don't have and how we're falling short. And then you see someone that wants to live life to the fullest because they don't know how long they have to enjoy their lives. Live it to the fullest. All of you with disabilities, sometimes you're going to have to be the only one that encourages you. Sometimes you're going to be surrounded by people that are going to remind you of all that's wrong with you and all your faults, but you got to tell yourself that I was created for a purpose. Remember that you have a purpose. And you, even if you don't know what that purpose is, find your talents, find your joy, find your happiness, and you hold on to that. And stay away from negative people. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let anyone discourage you. And there are many programs out here for people that have disabilities or handicaps. Find those programs. Hold on to your strength. Like Nakari said that he was struggling for a minute, then you found a teacher that put you onto this .com program, right?
Yeah, this .com.
Yes.
Then I thought 30.
Then you exactly. Then you excelled, right? You started getting better. Find someone that's going to lead you into a place of greatness, that knows that there is potential in you, and it's going to put you in a place or onto a program or a special website or a special skill where you're going to soar. Parents, do this for your kids. Parents, do this for your kids. Relatives, do this for your loved ones, for your brothers and sisters. Don't let them just sit around and waste away, because they're here for a purpose. There's something great in that person. There's something great that God wants to use that person for. Don't give up.
Don't never give up.
Don't give up. Nakari, I think that you're a great person. Not only are you doing this for yourself, but Nakari's doing this for the brother that didn't make it. He's got to soar for both of them. He's got to win for both of them because he was able to survive the situation. So there's a reason he's got to show that they both were created for a purpose, and he's going to soar and win for both of them. Win. Strive to win. Strive to be great. Now, Lonnie's still in high school. When she gets out of high school, I really believe that God's going to point me in directions, because she wants to go to college. She's an amazing artist. I can't just put her in a room and let that gift waste away. I gotta put her somewhere that seed can grow and produce fruit, and she can touch other lives. There's somebody in the future waiting for Nalani to show up so that she can encourage them to be great. We touch lives. We influence. We encourage. We inspire. I'm telling you guys, it's not easy. It's not at all. And even as a parent, I'm not saying I don't have the book to it. There are times when I am just like, God, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do all the time. But I have to help my money fulfill the purpose that God has in her. She wasn't just a happenstance situation. She was purposely created like all of us. We all have to try. We all have to just hold on. Don't give up. There are going to be difficult times. There are going to be mountains in your way. There are going to be all kinds of obstacles, but push through. If you push through to be born, you can push through to live. I'm telling you.
Hey, Joanne, doing that thing stuff and to motivate other people. Coming up.
Keep going. There's gonna be some ups and downs, but you got this.
You got it.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
Do you know why I about to correct the website. And the booster, I ain't about to tell you how your mom talk to y'all to overcome about it. But we always just take the website to help people out of it. We'll overcome, we'll buy the program, tutoring, and this will be the number one college in the world, and you will do things in the community. We'll do that. We got to.
Yes, we do.
There ain't no, overcome all not doing what you don't see what we about to do. Maybe there ain't no come back. I want everything I did. But my brother and my mom said you gotta throw down, be patient. You gotta throw down, be patient. And what's the ad dog you want to say to anybody watching this?
First of all, guys, please support Nakari. please support this podcast, Overcoming All Odds. We all have, if it's not your child, it could be a brother, a sister, a relative. We all have a family member that has a disability. And the more that we can really support programs like this, podcasts like this, and web organizations coming that he wants to develop like this, the more we create a room for those people to soar and be great. Nobody can tell you where greatness is going to come from. It will catch you by surprise. One thing I've always told Nailani is that she's one of those that they don't see coming, because she's underestimated and they're not even looking her direction to expect anything from her. She can jump ahead and they'll never know it. That's her advantage. Her advantage is that a lot of times when people underestimate you, they don't fight against you as much. And you find yourself soaring past all of those situations and all of those obstacles. I just want you to just be encouraged. Help your loved ones find the programs available. Give them a platform for growth. Give them a place where they can be great. Because when you encourage someone, they actually do more than what you expect. They do more than what they expect from themselves. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So encourage your loved ones. Help your loved ones. Be patient. Trust God. I'm like I said, we're a faith household. If that's not your thing, no judgment. But just keep hope. Keep encouragement in your home. Love and patience in your home. And a place for growth and a place to be great. Remind them that no matter what, they can be great. And it's not about what anybody says. What you say or anybody, they have to believe it within themselves. Nakari believes it within himself. That's why he created this podcast. He knows that there's a place of greatness for him. Nailani knows that there's a place of greatness for her. And there's a place of greatness for everyone, because we're all created for a purpose. Just stay encouraged.
Yeah. But what is it behind? All behind with it. Overcome all, no vitamin, no pity.
No
We
pity
ain't
party.
having it.
No.
The only need help, I always call me and I will help out. But everybody with the bathroom, we better start ordering the dates and the help. No pity party, no vitamin time, we ain't going for everything. And all we about to get, this is overcome all family.
Yes.
They know the truth. You know the truth. They don't think that they are 5, 10, 15, or 20 years, 30 years. We about to get there no matter what.
That's
See
right.
on the next podcast, the more podcast I never do. You can get it right. Hey guys, you like that podcast? Right till the top. And there'll be many more coming. And you want to get the interview with me, do know something about the learning disability or the physical disability. Just go on Instagram. Maybe put it up right there. Go overcome all on Instagram. Then we can set up the interview. We can set up the interview. And go on TikTok. Go on TikTok. Overcome all #1. That's what we are be the #1 podcast in the world, man. You already know how it is, man. We'll be the #1 podcast in the world. You know how it is, man. Overcome all those big part we ain't going for it, man. What God gave you, I be day before, and my about to thank the world, bro. They at the beginning. Do the overcome all things, every day we want, like, we about to go get 100%. See y'all in the next video and in that podcast. Have a good day.